Salutations! I'm Silver Bay, an aspiring artist and author, and welcome to the court. If you're returning, I'm glad to see you again. And if you're new, hi. How are you? So I suppose the title already spoiled this for you, but we're making a cherry fairy today. The polls were close for a while, but eventually cherry pulled ahead. Don't worry, just because the other fruits lost does not mean I won't ever do them. I'll likely get to them eventually. This is a series I can fall back on if I'm ever in a creative slump or don't have a content idea. So don't worry, I will eventually get to them probably. So this time for the design, I had no prior concept in mind save for the fact that I wanted her to have twin buns. I used silhouetting in order to concept the shape and colors for the outfit. I also asked a few opinions on what to add to make the ensemble feel more complete, and folks in the Discord had some great suggestions. I was worried about using red and green for the color palette because I didn't want her to look too Christmassy. However, I think it turned out really well in the end. I decided to do a half body for the illustration this round, and I found myself a reference via Pinterest for a fun post. I wanted something with a little attitude because I associate cherries with sass. I blame the song Cherry Bomb for that. Anyway, I played with a lot of pairs for this design because cherries are often depicted as a pair. So twin buns, puffed sleeves, and puffed shorts. Now, I know there is some discourse surrounding puff shorts, but I think in this particular outfit, they're kind of slay. I understand some people think that they look like bloomers, and frankly, I'm not inclined to argue because I kind of agree to an extent. However, this is an exception and I will die on this hill. I rendered in grayscale, applied gradient maps for the colors, and realized that the saturation and harmony in the values just was not working. By that I mean my shadows and my light, like my lighting, looked muddy, and I did not like that. So I played with it a little bit. I exported it as a PNG, brought it back in, and used the color scale to adjust into the little color rat in my brain said yes. Alrighty, that's the end of this video. If you're interested on voting on which fairy I do next, join the Discord or keep an eye out for the poll on my community page. If you liked the video and got this far, please drop some cherries or red hearts in the comments below. If you have thoughts, please leave them there. I love collecting them like a little hoard. But I'm a fairy. It's like a dragon hoard, but I'm a fairy. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!